morning, guys. So we are now on Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2, and you would almost always flow into this from your Warrior 1 that we did yesterday. So I'm going to very quickly get into Warrior 1 and then we'll talk about how you flow into your Warrior 2 today. Okay. So for your Warrior 1, you would have probably come into it from your down dog. So bringing your right foot up between your hands, turning the left foot out at 45 degrees, and then coming up so that your pelvis is pointing forwards. Sorry, the neighbours are doing building work. I'm hoping it doesn't destroy the video too much. So front leg at preferably 90 degrees, but again, if you had to have brought it in a bit, that's fine as long as your knee is tracking your ankle. So front leg at 45 degrees, back leg nice and straight, pushing down on the back edge of the outside edge of your back foot, hips pointing forwards, and you inhaled your arms up, gazing up towards your fingers. So from here, coming into Warrior 2, you're going to keep that front leg where it is. You're going to pivot your pelvis by turning that back foot a little bit. So now your pelvis, your hips are pointing towards the side of the room. And inhale, floating your arms out so that they're now at nice and straight as though you're pushing on an imaginary tabletop. And that will really help you keep your arms engaged. You don't want floppy arms. You really need to tense your hands. Nice, solid, straight lines so the energy can flow all the way through your arm, across your shoulders and out through the other side of your arm. And your gaze is a nice soft gaze over your front fingers, your front hand. You're going to inhale here for 5 breaths. And then when you're ready, you're going to pivot your feet so you can do the same move on the opposite side. So then pivoting that right foot, so it's now pointing towards the side of the room, and your left foot is now pointing towards the back of the room. Bend that foot, bend that leg, so you've now got that 90-degree angle in your left leg. Again, pushing the weight onto the side of that back foot. Nice, strong, straight arms. Now you're gazing, you've got a soft gaze over your left hand. And the best way I can describe keeping your arms engaged is as though you're pushing on a tabletop. You're pushing on something with both your hands, both your arms. And breathing for 5. And then when you're ready, coming out of it into whichever posture you'd like. Normally you'd either go into reverse warrior or you could windmill your hands down to either side of that front foot and stepping back and lowering down into chaturanga or knees, chin and chest and over the toes. So whatever feels comfortable. There's lots of positions you can move into from your Warrior 2. And yeah, do it a couple of times on each side and enjoy it, and I will see you again for tomorrow's posture, your last posture of week 3. Okay, bye guys.